Of those vaccines, how many placebo-controlled studies have been done on vaccines on the childhood schedule?
I would just highlight, if I may, Senator, this is a question that's also been asked of other regulators. I think part of the challenge that we have is that while it is frequently held that placebo-controlled or double-blinded or randomised controlled trials are the gold standard in science, and certainly in the introduction of new medicines, particularly when there's no established standard of treatment, that is often the case. There are fairly substantial ethical questions to be answered around introducing a placebo-controlled trial when there is a demonstrated effective medication that is used to either prevent or treat treatment. So, for instance, given that we do have demonstrable efficacy of vaccines for many vaccine preventable diseases, it would be ethically not only questionable but probably not arguable that a placebo-controlled trial would be appropriate, given that you would actually have to specifically not vaccinate children, expose them to the disease that we know has serious morbidity when we also know we have an effective prevention.
These are injections that we're giving to almost every child in the country at the moment, and they're not. And we can't say at this stage. You have to take on notice how many placebo-controlled studies have been done, which is the gold standard. It's not the gold standard.
I might just try and explain it in a different way, Senator. The gold standard for science is contextual, and so when there are new treatments to be determined, absolutely there is a preference for a placebo-controlled trial, so you can compare a control arm with an intervention arm, and that way you're able to remove a number of the confounding factors, but also able to demonstrate both the risk and the benefit of that treatment. When there is an established treatment for which there is not only demonstrated efficacy in terms of preventing the disease and the consequences of the disease, but also decades of real-world evidence on the safety and the positive risk-benefit analysis, the lack of an ethical basis for a placebo-controlled trial where, as I say, there is an accepted and efficacious treatment for a significant disease with significant morbidity, that cannot be described as gold standard.